Gonna shoot you right down, right off of your feet, take you home with me, put you in my house, boom, 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 boom. Today on The Struggling Guitarist, we're going to play Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker. I'll see you there. Ooh. So this song by John Lee Hooker is absolutely amazing, and it's got one of the most memorable riffs ever. A few weeks back, I did a video on the Blues Brothers riff. They've got a little cameo of him playing his guitar outside the soul food shop. I'm going to have to just go through this entire Blues Brothers movie. It is amazing. But neither here nor there. This is what we're doing today. In this song, John Lee Hooker would usually play the first part of the song. And then his band, it would be a call and response kind of thing. He would play the first part, his band would play the second. So for example, he would play something like this. And his band would go. We are going to mimic both of those today. We're going to put them all into one thing. We're going to start up here on the 3rd string, the 2nd fret, 1, 2, right? And we're going to start with a slide. Normally I like to do a slide with my ring finger, but in this case I'm going to do it with my middle finger. Sorry, I wouldn't show you this finger, but you know. I'm going to slide just so I can keep my fingers in an easier position for me. In this case, I'm going to slide up from the 2nd to the 4th on that 3rd string. We're going to play the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. We're going to go back to that 3rd string and slide back. We're going to move up 1 to this 4th string on the 2nd fret and go 2, open, 2. So let's slow it down. At this point, the band responds. We're going to come all the way up to the 6th string here, and I'm going to do it with my ring finger this time, but it's going to be open, 3. We're going to go to the 5th string, open, 2. So let's play that whole thing through right there. Now the second part of this is you move down 1 string, you're going to play an open and a 2, and you're going to hammer on. I assume you all know, but just in case, a hammer-on is where you play an open string, so instead of holding down the string and plucking it, I'm actually striking it with my finger. You're going to play an open on this 3rd string. You're going to go back up to the 4th, basically where you were before, and slide down to the 2nd. An open, 2, oh, 2. Does that sound familiar? That's what we played before. So let's try that again. So going through the whole thing, it's going to sound like this. Back to that 03, 02. That's the first part of the riff. So for the second part of this riff, we're basically going to do a variation of what we just did before, but it's just ever so slightly different. We're going to slide from the 2 to the 4, 3. Instead of going 2, oh, 2, we're going to, up here on this 4th string, we're going to go 2, oh, open. Open on this 5th string. that's supposed to be an up pick or a down pick. It's probably supposed to be a down, but I notice I flail at hitting this open just a little bit, so you'll never see me play it twice the same way. Very special, I know. Do what you want for now, but I'm sure it's probably down, but I can't be sure of that, so. Instead of doing the open 3, open 2, like we did before, we're going to stay on this 3rd fret, and we're going to play this 5th string, open 3, move you down to this 4th string on the 2, open 2, open 3, open 2. So the first one is open. Second one is. Does that make any sense? We'll play through it one time. Now while you're there, you're just going to play that hammer-on, the open and the slide, back to the 03. Now this 3rd time is where it does change up quite a bit. It's the same areas, it's the same slides, but you'll hear it, it's different. It starts with the same slide as we did before. To the 3, to the slide back down, to an open, but we're going to stay on that same string. 3, O, slide back up. We're going to go up to the 5th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 5th fret with your pinky. We're going to move down 1 to the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and then an open on this 5th string. At which point, we're going to hold down the 2nd fret, 5th string, to open, scoot down, to open, to. Got a little bit of a syncopation to it. Back to that 0302. Let's play the whole thing through just so we can hear it. We'll play it nice and slow. And like that, you've learned the main riff. Let's move on to the chorus. Once again, this is a call and response kind of thing, except for it's John Lee Hooker sings. So a good example is boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down. Shoot you off of your feet. Take you home with me. Put you in my house. Boom, 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 boom. There's really only 3 riffs that you need to know for this. On the 4th string here, 2nd fret, 2, go to the 3rd fret, go open, do a 2 on that, and back up on the 2, on the 4th string. That's the E. We've got one on the A, and the A is an open 5th string, the 3 on the 5th string, an open on the 4th, and an open on the 5th. And you mute it. Then the last one to learn is the B. And the B is just like the E. The E was down here, we're just going to move up 1 string. So now we're on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 2, open, 2, 2. When during this call and response, the way it basically works is it's 2 E's, then the A, back to 1 E, to 1 B, And then you do E 3 times after that. So let's try it. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down. Second time. Then we move to A. Back to E. Oop. Put you in my house to the B. Boom, 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 boom. E. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now, one thing that we can do here in the chorus, one of the things I've seen is John Lee Hooker apparently was a very fluid-y, he wasn't a very precise guitarist. Once again, I'm quoting other people, but you can hear it. But the other thing is that they also had a rhythm guitarist very often doing or something along those lines. Now, there's multiple ways to fake this. One, I'm messed up. I am beginner enough that I'm hitting off notes anyway, so I'm not going to attempt to hit extra intentional off notes. That makes no sense. I mean, that's, you know, faking to do something poorly when I do it poorly anyway just doesn't make a lot of sense. But what we can do is maybe we do that muted strum in between when John Lee Hooker would be singing. Boom, 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 right? But I can't sing and do that, so you're going to have to roll with me when I do this. So we might go boom, 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 boom. Go to A. Back to E. Back to the B. Back to the E. It at least spices it up. Feel free. I mean, I don't know. Once again, I can't sing and do it. Is it better to just be like, or is it better to? I think it sounds cool, and it's whatever mood I'm in. If I feel like singing the lyrics, then I do the easier way. If I feel like just playing, I go that way. Thanks for helping me learn Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. And honestly, I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. I really appreciate you joining me. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I appreciate everything you guys do. So thanks, and I'll see you next time on The Struggling Guitarist.